What's that?
The last day we're in here, the air conditioning works.
I don't get it.
Neither do I.
I don't get it.
See how cool it is in here?
Yes, I do. What the hell?
Don't ask me. I come in here and I think, but wait a minute, I'm not sweating. And I go up here and blowing like a
When
mother.
we first opened it up, the first day it was working, remember? In 3D, ladies and gentlemen. Are you sure? So sure this will be the 3D House of Music. Do you think you're sure this will be the last day we're in here?
Well, Jim thinks that we're going to be.
Figured I finally got a hold of the camera. So
is that yours?
This is my friend Joe's. Otherwise, I would have had it up here last.
Is this automatic focusing? Is that what?
Yeah, it'll automatic focus.
Oh.
Yeah. The AM studio in pieces. My, look at all this electronic spaghetti.
Have you heard this thing cranked up? EFM is now going to lose all the stereo wars.
Look at this. I stopped and there's no hum or hiss.
Dead.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I hear the fluorescence buzzing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Jeez. No hiss on. Gee, I'm gonna miss that.
I'm sure you are. Well, I'll stand here during your show and go. For you.
How's that go, Mark?
Listen to this, guys. Listen to this. Was that tight cueing or was that tight cueing?
Really? Those things got some bass.
I know how to work everything, right? Okay.
Pretty much self-explanatory.
No problems. No problems at all. Nice.
Hey, the digimeter's not moving. Yes,
Don't
it's only
worry,
boring. What do
Mark.
I care about? All I care about is the digimeter.
Your precious digimeter will be.
Let's get a shot of the digimeter.
Nice.
Well, you know, this is going to be a nicer studio than even WNIU's.
Yes, indeed. More spacious. Plus more spacious.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
That place is so cramped.
I got a lot of ideas that I improved on our setup by looking at theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So was Cerny happy to leave yesterday?
I think he would like to stay here and kept working with me. The only thing was, his wife was...
Notice how attentive to the programming our announcer is during his program.
Notice I'm sitting in here watching the record. You want attention? I'm not eating Doritos. Am I?
Doritos? What Doritos? I can't believe the air conditioning is working. This really gets me PO'd. Now what the hell happened? I don't get it. I fiddled with every knob on there.
Well, good morning.
Mr. Video.
Yes. And you are? Do you have a name?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, that depends. Mark.
Mark.
Mark
Name.
is my name.
And
What is this for?
what is today? Well, think about today.
What is today? Well, okay, was a film record of the passing of an era.
There you go. There you go. You want to describe what's happening?
What is happening? Today, Old Faithful here is going to be put out to pasture.
Oh, no.
After 25 years of faithful service, something like 25 years, this board is going to be retired, and a new state-of-the-art control facility will be built here in this very studio.
It's a beautiful studio, too.
Ah, yes, yes. It's going to get freshened up a bit, spruced up a bit.
Here, we're going to lighten it up just a little bit and like get a
There we go.
one last shot in here
All right.
of Old Faithful here.
This is autofocus too, or just?
Sure. We got
My,
it
my,
all
my.
here. Oh, and the big jack is part of it, too.
Oh, yes, the big jack, part of the morning ritual. A Gates Dualux 2.
And all.
This is the end of an era for this station here.
And everything around.
Everything's gonna get switched around. Yep.
That's how we got here in the morning here. We're up to a couple minutes before I need to get my tail over to FM.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, you are going on in about 3 minutes.
Sure. Oh well. Yeah, just walk around the old room here. Does that sound good? Yes.
Sounds good to me. Yes.
Yes. Different perspective.
Don't trip over the chair, Keith.
Me? On the chair? You kidding?
Yes.
Nah. I'd only get shot.
But there'll be a lot of changes here. Sound better. Be easier to work with. Be very, very nice. And we are but 15 seconds away from sign on.
Ooh.
The old clock on the wall.
Would say good morning.
And then with one button, we turn on WLBK.
Good morning and welcome to our broadcast day. This is WLBK, DeKalb Sycamore.
And that be it?
Operating on the frequency of 1,360 kilohertz on your AM radio dial with an operating.
Hi, people.
Turn it around and do that. Now that's the gross side.
The county board last month on a slim margin approved the position, which will.
By the way, get a shot of this over here, Keith. Follow my finger. Look at these records. These are the records Mark Baldin left in the studio again. He does it every day. He left them. I was going to catch him on film leaving the records in the studio, but he said he'd still be back. What has this studio meant to you, Gail, in the time you've been here?
I don't know. I'm just sort of a mad raving lunatic who came in here to kill you.
Do anything for a silly video camera.
Well, I do look
Well, Mark.
carrying it.
The studio brings back many memories, folks. Gotta tell you, this was the studio where I sat in with Mark Powell smoking a pipe. Yes, Mark Powell's pipe used to frequent this very microphone, very counter here.
Edit.
Chop, chop, chop.
No. Don't you have something to
Studio
do?
has not meant much to me because I never worked in this studio,
But it has better air conditioning.
it does. And I really, at most times at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I wish I worked in this studio, but
It's, oh, okay. Nowhere near.
nowhere near.
12:30, maybe.
No.
What?
I don't know. I have nothing to say about it. Mark Paul never smoked a pipe in front of me. In here.
So,
It's
Mark,
meaningless. It means nothing.
So Mark,
to
tell
me.
us all about it. What's happening? What's going to happen
Is there a
here?
fine control board? Watch me as I slowly remove the buttons here. No, we're not going to do it yet. It's fine. 8-channel board, numerous inputs. The new FM board, right here. Yeah, FM. I can see it now.
Oh, wait. Dick's reading. Hold on a second here.
Note the expression on his face. Note the utter concentration that Dick is exhibiting while informing his listening public. We like to call it infotainment. Infotainment. Anyway, you'll have to get me introducing UPI News. That'll come in about 5 minutes. So you get me on tape talking once.
Okay.
This news investigative report. Here's Jack Anderson. Behind the order till you visit the Rochelle Auto Dealers tent sale. Shop from 9 to 9.
Is the okay person doing this? Can you get a shot of this? He's down over there. Here's one of the artists we play, but we don't like to tell people who it is, so we cover the name. Who is this, Keith?
It's not Balding, so
You asshole.
must be Barry Manilow. Oh, nice language.
What?
Oh,
That's
what
all
was
you need
that?
to do. One finger. Tough job. It's like Brandmeier did in at the show. Oh wait, get the traffic base coming in.
I need to ask you a question, kid.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh.
A chance of showers or thunderstorms with a high in the mid-80s. The barometer is at 29.89 and steady. Winds are out of the west at about 8 miles an hour, and the temperature reading is 79 degrees.
Thank you, Dick. It's to make that 12:29 here at WLBK, DeKalb, Sycamore, and now a check of national and international news from UPI. You got to edit out the part where I said to, because when this thing is in front of the clock, I get a cross angle here. This black book. I'll just come back here and demonstrate the cross angle where it would look like it would be 2:29, but it's actually 12:29, and the 1 is kind of. See what I mean? You cut off that first digit. It's confusing. You, the average viewer, could understand. Anyway, nothing all that much more fascinating. Fine, greenish, grayish, army-colored cabinet. It will no longer be here because the color tones will not match the new studio, so we're going to have to pile tapes on top of other junk. So that'll be gone. It's called an eyesore by the Big Cheese.
What about the curtains?
Curtains, I don't know about the curtains. I don't know. This card rack here, Keith, will be rotated 90 degrees. So if you can kind of imagine, if you put the computer overlay over the screen where the card rotates, yeah, not that way, but this will be rotated the other way. So still, when you're walking in that back door, why don't you get a shot of the back door, you will still not be able to see whether or not the jock is on the air since we don't have an on-air light.
Aha.
So you'll still be able to walk in and intrude without any difficulty. Okay. Anyway, that is the old AM studio. Stay tuned for the new AM studio coming up later on this presentation.
You guys gonna be doing anything out here?
No.
You're not doing anything with the patio?
No,
Nothing.
I think not.
Whose car is out there in the lot?
People who work here.
Hard to see. Blurring out
People
here.
who are breaking into your car at the moment.
What will these speakers? Will these speakers be here?
They might be moved to that wall over there, above the doorway.
Above the door, so we can hit our head on them when we come in.
If it's mounted correctly, it shouldn't, but Diddler walks in, he might hit his head.
Okay.
Note the fine equipment we have down here. Look at all the little fuzzies growing on it. It's growing like barnacles, like underneath the sea. Yes. We assume that will be clean. Right. Anyway, so those fuzzies will be gone. We'll have an additional cart deck here. We'll have another triple-decker over here.
Where are you gonna put the bottle of the cleaning solution in the background there?
This bottle here, I don't know. I do not know, Keith. I have to queue up a tape.
These fine machines still gonna be there?
Yes, they will, and they will also have auto starts on them. The new board will be able to activate these tapes. These tapes will be able to be activated by the new board. That will be exciting, now won't it?
Ooh.
I don't even know what cut I'm using. 1360 WLBK. About 12:35 now, 25 before the hour of 1 o'clock. We have 80 degrees, and it's time now to begin our farm segment of your noon show for this Wednesday. And a number of interesting features lined up for you as always. We have our Illini Farm Report on the topic of rural health care. That comes your way shortly. Also, we'll hear from Bob Brown with the farm calendar. And we'll start things off today as we hear from Dave Whitson, your DeKalb County Extension Advisor. Here now is Dave.
Good afternoon, it's Dave Whitson, DeKalb County Extension Advisor.
What's down in the corner
I
here?
don't know if I like those shots you take from the back. Knowing the way you take those shots and the gal pal.
No. What's down here?
These are just a cart and our giveaway forms.
Ah, what's that piece of junk above it?
This is our EBS system.
Ooh.
Activate, reset.
Mm-hmm.
This does absolutely nothing, but it's there for decorational purposes.
You guys getting new chairs or the same worn out chair they're
We're
going
going
to
to get a
use?
new chair. Those dingy things are going to be gone. That lovely green and that lovely tan colored one will be hasta la bye-bye.
What about the calendar on the wall there? You still going to have a calendar on the wall?
Yes, Keith, we're still going to have a calendar on the wall. It doesn't mean we're going to stop using dates, you know, and times
just
and
questioning.
clocks and
What about your wonderful your licenses up there? Going to keep them up there in the corner?
Yes, they look so lovely. And there's our EBS code booklet, which has those secret
Oh,
codes
there it
on
is, right there.
Pink book. Do not open them.
Don't
Do
open
not
it.
Open them.
The only way it gets opened up is when they nuke us, because they burn open.
And by then, yeah, they'll be incinerated.
It tells us what to do. It says in there as a joke, bend over and kiss it goodbye.
Keith, why don't you explain the EBS emergency system to us?
No, we aren't going to have time for that today. It looks like we're running out of tape
Keith
here
does
in
not
this
know the
portion of the
emergency
morning.
system, that's why.
Uh-huh.
If there's a bomb outside, I'm out of here. You're not gonna stay in here.
Basement for me,
Tell these old
like a
farts,
tornado.
you know, they're gonna die anyway. What's the big deal?
Old farts. The old fart listeners of LBK. Well, the last afternoon.
Hey, 15.1, babe. Number one, but with a wrinkly finger.
Oh boy, I hate those things. Get that thing out of here.
Well, we've got the last member of the LBK staff here who's going to have to work the last shift on the old cruddy board.
Yeah.
Any parting thoughts?
Drop kick it.
Really. Actually, I'm not going to miss it one bit.
So, what was your your best experience with the LBK board? Everybody's reminiscing.
Pardon me, but I'm doing production. Excuse me.
Oh no.
Best or worst?
Best, worst, anything.
I think the worst was when the microphone wasn't working over Memorial Day weekend correctly. And you get this behind your voice. It's very annoying.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That was probably the worst. It hasn't blown up on me yet.
Mm-hmm.
The morning people have to deal with that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see now.
Wave bye-bye.
The worst memory?
Bye.
What would be the worst thing that happened on that board to me? Aside from the newsroom cutting in and out, aside from UPI sounding like they were both underwater and with a siren happening in the back, was the day the monitors gave out and all you heard all of a sudden was whee! And we thought that was going over the air. It didn't, but that's what we thought. That was probably the worst.
Actually,
thing.
that wasn't. Mine was not the worst. The worst was this past weekend when there was RF in the newsroom,
Mm-hmm.
and it was going out over the air. You could hear Richard Marks in the back of Dick Kliesch's newscast. Don't mean nothing.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah. Now that you mention high-tech door holder. Thank you. That's very good.
You like our high-tech door holder? I'll have to show that down here.
Yeah, sure.
See how this works here? We'll have to get to work here. Holds door.
Are you going to show these moves at your house during the summer then, Keith?
Who knows what we're going to do with these. This is the LBK Chronicle right now.
The
LBK Chronicle.
Yes.
And don't you dare bring that thing in the room tomorrow when I'm doing the air show there tomorrow morning. Because all you'll see is a person with their hair standing on end.
Uh-huh.
I shall zap a cart. You need sound for this portion, so you will get it. That's fine.
Yes, but right now I have the original version on the air. Hi, Keith.
Boss comparison. Same old song. Back to the new CD. It's the same song, believe me. You'll hear it. There. Old song.
I kind of like it better slowed down.
Do you? I don't know. I like it
That's the
fast.
pace
Oh, look at
I'm
this clean
working
desk.
today.
Hey, Keith, get my clean
Hey, do you realize the owner's coming in a couple days? Look at this desk. Let's check out desks here.
Hey, I've got a pile of paperwork a mile high on my desk. I just
And then there's the clean desk over here, semi-clean.
no excuse. Compare and contrast.
And then there's the real clean desk because somebody's on vacation.
See, now I knew I should have gone this week. My desk was
And we are performing cart surgery over here.
Ooh.
See,
risky.
this little rod fell out on the inside. You know those things that get loose and rattle irritatingly in a cart? So we're going to try and attempt to pry this lid off, which is not always as easy as it seems.
Wait till it snaps.
Because
You'll want a close-up of that.
someone has sealed the tape across the label so that you cannot pry it open.
We'll take a monkey wrench to it. Beat on it.
A monkey wrench and a jackhammer for this.
And a clean desk that isn't ever supposed to be clean.
That's clean. Well, that's organized, but it's not really clean.
It's as clean as it ever gets.
Humble of
There. Down, boy, down. I know you like to breaking your ear.
So stand up or something.
Stand up or something. All right.
There she is.
So when are you coming in here?
When do you want me to?
Now.
Now?
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
What else do we got coming out of here? Here's something that goes down there.
Okay, let's not cut that stuff yet unless it's been cut on the other end.
Everything's been cut
Oh,
on
that's
the other
right.
end.
Okay.
Everything's cut.
65 degrees, no limit has been presented by Cooper's Jewelry, downtown Sycamore, for give it a special, I should say a sparkling gift
Okay.
for any special occasion. And sparkling gift of jewelry
What's
from
this?
Cooper's. 13:50 WLBK, and 13 minutes ahead of 7 o'clock right now.
Look.
big jack cup is down there.
Right.
Was that hot? Was that hidden under the board or?
No, I brought that in last night.
Of course, the complex LBK wiring here.
Just amazing. Really good. That's right.
And there he is.
Okay, when's Dick done in there? Does he take anything after the news, or does he do a news, local news? Or?
He's doing local news now. He's
Okay.
taking a sports feed right
So
now.
we don't
Let's
wanna-
give him a couple of minutes.
We don't want to take down anything because we don't want to take him off the air.
We don't
on
wanna
his
take down anything
news,
yet.
and we don't want to disturb his feed.
Right. It's shielded. Kind of
Yeah.
metallic.
There's a little sheet wire in there. too.
Now, there's only one other question.
Team behaviors in a bid to get this need met. I may succumb to panic and fear. It's in this condition that the threat of the withdrawal of love and affection can become a powerful tool for manipulation. St. Paul says
It's a pro at work. Hi! I just got off the air from in there and it was fun.
that it does not insist on its own way.
Let him make mistakes too.
Love does not treat a person as a thing.
No mistakes yet.
So how's it feel in here?
Very awkward. Eddie Fisher agrees.
I can't sleep. I count my blessings instead of sheep. And I fall asleep.
This is like a Christmas song.
Counting my blessings.
Gotta think of how to work everything.
And my bankroll is getting small. I think of when I had none at all. And I fall asleep. Counting my blessings.
Can't cue this up till the record's done.
I think about a nursery, and I picture curly hairs, and one by one I count them as they slumber in their beds. If you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep, and you fall asleep counting your blessings.
Okay, Mark, I have found the 3 green pair.
There are 3 greens. Now we just have to try them all until we come up with UPI.
Yeah, and hope UPI is feeding something.
Oh, they are right now.
This is a crucial crucial part about the renovation of this studio.
Here you go. This is
Clearing out the newsroom
first pair.
so the owners don't see a mess.
This whole place is a mess.
Look at this basement.
Okay, that
Yes,
could mean
it's
they aren't
true.
transferring any audio.
Is this a good angle to stand at?
Sure.
Got me framed pretty well?
Sure.
Yes, it's true. Cleaning out the newsroom is a vital part of any
No, they're
studio reconstruction. Please join us.
Let's look at the basement here.
definitely a pair right here. Now this, I'm not sure. Okay, here's a wrap green black pair right here.
We might have to cut back into this some in order to see which are pairs anymore.
Okay, this is a green black pair right here. On there.
Nothing right now.
And
But
this is
it makes a noise when I click on
okay. Well, that sounds like it may be a phone line then, which is what UPI comes in on. Try this one too.
This one isn't really stripped. Oh, it is. This doesn't make any noise at all.
Okay, but the one did. This one did.
Yes.
So that's probably the UPI.
Yeah, I can hear it going clickety clickety
Okay,
click.
that's the UPI. So let's get them so we can splice them. I mean, this is a temporary splice to keep us on the unit.
Actually, almost the worst part is having the records be so far away. Because I keep finding things I need at the last minute. So much for planning. Let's see. There we go. I see my hands are shaking because it seems like you have a video camera on. I'm not as much of a ham as I thought I was.
Not like Charvat, huh?
No, he's him and his video thing. Surprised he didn't come up with this idea. I think he likes to videotape everything, or when he had borrowed somebody's video thing.
At 6:30. The 13th, the foot screening clinic has been planned, and that time is all booked up. There are no more openings. The 14th, they remind you, is the deadline for medical scholarship application. Should be in the front of your office by the 14th.
update here on the renovation of the WLBK studio. Come with me. I'll show you around the room. As you can see, we have a new brown carpet, stripes. Can you zoom in on this? Get one of these stripes here. New addition to our newsroom floor. Metal. Yes, metal. That keeps the carpet in the ground. This is going to play an important role in our new filming newsroom. I mean, our new studio. What exactly it will do, I don't know. Otherwise, we're about the same. A broom come in handy on this new floor here, as you can see. And that's about it for now. Reporting live from the new WLBK studio. This is Mike McPhillips.
Very nice. Oh.
Hey, take off your shoes before you walk in through, Denise.
He doesn't have
Take
any
off
shoes.
your shoes.
Okay.
And that Cox will be around. Watch out.
All right. There we go. Shoes
Hey,
are off.
that Cox, if you're watching this.
There they go. They're off. That's all that comes
Took
off.
off your shoes. This will be our official WLBK aerobics room.
And they put this down too.
Yes.
This is
Called
new.
linoleum.
So now, whereabouts is the floor going to
no.
be?
Huh?
He made me take off my shoes.
Oh, but he's got his on.
Of course.
Actually, I did it for the benefit of our cameraman.
Oh.
Oh, this is nice.
Hey, what's this blue spot here?
That one's good.
So how's it going, Jim? Tell us about it.
So far, so good. I'll be glad when it's over, though.
Any problems?
Of course.
Yesterday, there
Should we list off the problems? I've got a CG on this camera.
No. Got too many problems to list.
Dudes indicted in the rape of a jogger in Central Park have been ordered to appear in a police lineup for the stabbing of a vendor that took place 5 days before the rape. They're scheduled to appear in the lineup Wednesday. An earthquake 230 miles south of Tokyo in the Pacific shook Japan for several minutes today, but the 6.8 trembler caused no injuries or serious damage. I'm Kate, UPI Radio News. WLBK weather at 7:05. It's 71 degrees.
Oh, okay, yeah. Charvat's anxious to get in here as far as everybody else
Well,
is.
we just want to make sure it's definitely working.
Yeah. Like I said, I had this on the air to transfer last night. Get the little stuff done here.
Oh, good. We're going to be TV stars.
TV,
You have
radio
you have audio
TV
on that?
stars.
You
Yeah,
do?
he does.
Oh, didn't know that.
Dick Kliesch with a WLBK AM studio update on this June 17th. Progress reported once again. Last word has it, sign on Monday the 19th for the initial appearance of our new board, which means T43 hours and counting. This is Dick Kliesch.
And for a cup of engineering fluid from the old coffee maker here. Keep the engineers going. Coffee in the morning and other types of fluid at night.
Please. You cannot have a up-tempo yellow and a down-tempo yellow section. It just doesn't work. This is my last day in this room. Cheers. If I had a champagne bottle right now, I would not christen the new board. I would dump champagne all over this board. Let's see. Where am I? I have to do a break next. If you want to step into the room, you may.
Blank slate. I wonder I couldn't find that thing.
It may even work. You'll be here Monday morning, won't you, Keith?
Sure will. I'll be here for the sign-on.
Yeah, we'll have to have you roll some tape of the first sign-on of the new board.
Punch or we?
Yeah. I think if we both were in there trying to punch down the same block, we'd be hindering each other.
Right now here at 1360 WLBK. A little bit windy out there, but not bad weather at all.
Fast, dependable, and affordable financing for your new home. USA Express Mortgage Plan.
When we get this finished,
I've got a polarity reverse here. What
Should-
have I done here? Oh, here.
no, you missed when you get that tape finished, we'll have to take it over to Mr. Orwell's house and make copies of it.
June 19th through the 23rd from 9 a.m. until noon. And for information, just call 895-9171. Some reminders for you today from your friends right here at 1360 WLBK.
Like you say though, they're there if we ever need them or something. If you took any
I think we got phone troubles.
What's that? The new WLBK studios.
Yes. Is that the
I
big?
worked till 1 o'clock this morning on. That means that it was 4 hours ago.
Wow. Well.
But it's done.
You realize, of course, now we have to learn to swat in different directions when we want to hit buttons.
Right.
Now we have to look left for the clock and right for the carts.
Yeah.
And left for the turntables.
But everything's right, more convenient. Look at your
Look
at your Revox where it's
I know.
sitting right.
Well, sure, right here, just boom, we got it. Carts in. Ready for my phones here. We can hang that clock up today.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we got a nail. I'll do it right now. We got.
I don't know. At this point, I'm too sleepy to try to figure. I'm gonna stick around with this sign on and then go home.
Go back to
Sleep
bed.
a few more hours.
That thing just started working properly this morning.
Good.
Don't know why all of a sudden, but it did. Set up for insurance open line today. I hope they show up.
Yeah. They should be impressed.
I think so.
This board sounds so nice on the air.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not gonna make it.
Like, you know what? I don't hear the crackles and hiss, and I hear a little bit of hiss.
Yeah.
That's normal.
Mm-hmm.
But you used to hear that crackling and stuff before you sign on in the morning. That was going on Dulux.
Yeah.
That was transistor switching noise from the germanium transistors that board used.
Mm. Okay. Yeah.
Make sure that we know this is the first day. What is the date today?
Today is
19th.
June 19th, 1989. The first sign-on of the new board, the new studio at WLBK. AM DeKalb Sycamore.
Make an entry on the log. This is the first day for the new board.
20 seconds and counting. T minus. 10, 9, 8, 7. Let's hope it works. 6, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning and welcome to our broadcast day. This is WLBK, DeKalb Sycamore, operating on the frequency of 1,360 kilohertz on
We
your
are now
AM
10 seconds into the
dial
mission.
with an operating power
We have
of
cleared the
1,000
tower.
watts. WLBK radio.
Yeah, really, it's going farther than the tower.
Incorporated, with transmitter and offices located at 711 North 1st Street, DeKalb, Illinois. And now our national anthem.
Yeah, one thing I noticed, UPI comes in really low.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like,
I'm going to see if Robin can the level a little bit there.
because I push it all the way up,
Yeah.
and I may be getting -5, -4.
Yeah, that'll be okay. The limiter.
Oh yeah, the limiter will pick it up, but I was just saying. Oh hey, I can use all 3 card decks now. B function. It's at its limit.
I'm half awake.
The proud Papa.
Something special for you.
And good morning. Welcome to Monday. A Monday off the new board here at 1360. So we're back in our studio, so hopefully no more miscues, at least if we're lucky. Mark Baldin with you on this side of the microphone, and we will be going to UPI for a look at national and international news. Then today's business, and I'll be back with a check of local and state news, sports, and no sports, but just the weather. Here's UPI News.
A wave flags in the streets of Athens today in celebration of the defeat of Greek Prime Minister Papandreou's Socialist Party. Early results from yesterday's parliamentary...
After 10 o'clock on the Midday Show, here's Matthew Southern Comfort at Woodstock. Weather information comes your way next. Hi, Keith.
Hello, Mark.
Hi, viewers. How are you? I'm going to send a tape of this to Lawrence, who called over the weekend. So I'm going to get a dub of this.
So
What do you think of this fine new board? What?
So talk to us. Your opinion, Mr. PD.
Now, there are some improvements, but this is state-of-the-art radio in AM broadcasting. And Jim, we had some fun last night, didn't we?
We sure did.
I brought out the voice like this, and I was talking like this, and hearing how it was sounding on AM through our W load. Made an air check of it too. It was kind of interesting last night. And that's the reason I didn't go to the Doobie Brothers, because I had stuff to do here last night. But I heard the Doobies were fun, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me follow here. Anyway, yes, this is the 5 new control board. Did you get Mark Baldin signing on this morning?
Yes, we did.
Excelente.
Excellent. Anything you want to show us here?
Nothing really that you haven't seen already.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably the cleanest you're going to see it for a long time to come. We, of course, will edit this part out if the big cheese. What do I need? I need another record. But it's like I have to think of what I'm doing each moment. But that'll pass. Now I will pull out a card selection from the fine Mark Charvat card catalog that took months and months to put together. And what do we have? Cat Stevens, that Iranian sympathizer who will be playing next. And Oh Very Young. We shall find the disc in our fine collection of discs here.
Was that all the records that WLBK has right here?
No, of course not, Keith.
Oh.
What? Did the viewers get to see our vast library? I don't like you shooting from the back there. You never know. You and Gene have up your sleeves. What do we have here? Oh, queuing up a record. Proper queuing. What do you think? And you can tell which circuit's in queue by the flashing light over here.
Oh wait, where? Oh, this little flash bulb. What else? What other features does this board have?
It has a digimeter.
Oh wait, let's take a look at the digimeter here.
Watch me reset it to 0. Whoa!
And which button do we use to do that then?
We use this button here.
Ah.
How about that?
Huh? In the dump button, what's that here?
Dump button is not connected yet. We have to follow the finger here.
Is that when people like swear when they're on instant ads?
Yeah. We're talking about disgusting little subject, like they're selling their wives or something like that, which we've had before. I've never had it. I've never had to use the dump on instant ads. I've used it for my own reasons, where I had to cough. So I gave myself 4 seconds to cough, and then I cut it out. No one even knew. Pretty clever, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, time to continue broadcasting as I find
What's this? Steve and Gary.
Oh yeah. I had a mobile over the weekend, so I had a lot of cash on hand, so I figured I'd buy some of these. They paid in cash. That was a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what intro.
For them or for you?
Huh?
For them or for you?
Well, for them and me. Because I had the cash in the pocket, so I spent about $20 on records, shirts. Well, I had to buy Father's Day gifts too, so I guess that was it. And my father's birthday. It's the first time I'll be reading the bulletin board here on the new board. Do I have weather? No, I don't. I hope it is. It Bill Limmer today?
Yes.
1360 WLBK. 10:30. It's already 80 degrees. You can tell summer is back upon us. We have weather information with Bill Limmer just around the corner. But first, a few notes of interest for you from our WLBK community calendar of events. First off, at the DeKalb Senior Citizen Center, a trip to the Pheasant Room for lunch. That will leave the center at around 11 a.m. this morning, just about 1/2 hour from right now. Also want to let you know that the Sycamore Chamber of Commerce will sponsor a workers' camp seminar on Friday, June 23rd from 8:30 a.m. until 12 noon. An overview of the status of the system in Illinois will be presented. Advanced registration can be made by calling the Greater Sycamore Chamber of Commerce office, and you can phone them at this number, 895-3456. It's time now for weather update as Farmers and Merchants Bank present WLBK staff meteorologist Bill Limmer. Bill?
Looking at some rather warm temperatures as we head.
Because I hate getting haircuts because I always gotta. The person cutting my hair is so blabby. So what do you do for a living? What do you do here? I hate that. Because I gotta keep.
Shut up and cut.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Shut up and cut.
Your money can make money at
Plus that
Merchants Bank of Sycamore.
After all the cool weather we put up with,
That's like Brian Martin's video. Here's how you get watched.
Mother Nature has got summertime in her sights for us this week.
partly to mostly sunny skies today, and afternoon temperatures reaching the low and middle 80s, warm and not too very bad yet. Partly cloudy overnight, temperatures in the lower 60s, partly to mostly sunny tomorrow. High temperatures reaching the mid to upper 80s. Fair tomorrow night, 65, mostly sunny, upper 80s, lower 90s here on Wednesday.
Thank you very much, Bill. Right now, winds are blowing in from the west-northwest at 4 miles per hour. Barometer is at 29.97 inches, and at 10:33 here on your Monday morning, 80 degrees already. It looks like a warm one. WLBK staff meteorologist Bill Limmer this morning has been brought to you by the Farmers and Merchants Bank, located at 124 South Main Street in Sycamore. Remember, for all financial services, consider the Farmers and Merchants Bank.
As I'm sitting here at Charvat's messy desk waiting to take Stan.